never say enemy. That sorry shadow I could turn out to be. Sometimes I cannot, just can't understand where my head is at. Oh, what my heart is saying. All throughout the struggle, sometimes I feel I can't shake the habit, I just can't wake up. But I know in the end I'll be the chill, 'cause the road will go on with me always out. Making no compromise, fighting for a better life.
Welcome guys, and we are about to play Persona 4 Arena. And apparently I did some research before I started playing this game, and apparently this is probably going to be one of the longest story modes in a fighting game ever, because there's so many different scenarios. Well, I wouldn't say different scenarios, but everyone has their own point of view of what happens during this story mode, and there's a lot of fucking talking from what I hear. And this game can last up to, well, if you listen to all the, or you read all the text and you do all the alternate routes and such, I think it goes up to 30 hours, and that's kind of ridiculous. That's kind of ridiculous. Right now we can only choose from 4 characters. We can choose from you, Yosuke, or I should be saying Brosuke, and waifu number 1 Chie, and what's her name? Yukiko. I said what's her name? Yukiko, and it was right in front of me. But apparently you got to unlock everybody else's, because I'm pretty sure it's 10 characters, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 4. You got to unlock Teddy, Kanji, Naoto, and everybody else from Persona 3, I guess. Well, all the Persona 3 characters that are available in this game. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this started with you.
Lend me your strength.
And then next time we'll play with Chie. Alright, so how do I hide the window? Let's get that out of there. And let's put it on auto read. I said hide window. No, I hide the damn control guide. That's what we want to hide. There we go. So let's get this started, man. Blue, the floor, the ceiling, the furnishings, everything is blue. It's quite unlike what I normally see throughout my day. And yet, my heart is mysteriously calm. Who's speaking? I recognize a slight rumbling as an engine and realize that I'm in a car. Or rather, someplace else I recognize.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Oh, this is you, mine, duh. The old man with the bizarre face sitting before me makes an expression that appears to be a smile. Sitting quietly next to the old man is a woman as beautiful and delicate as the ice sculpture. What?
It seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny.
So weird to have to see his mind.
My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
Did we meet before? The Velvet Room. Igor. Even though I'm barely conscious, I remember this. I see this is a dream. This happened in the past. I've been in this room before. If my memory is correct, what he says next is...
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. It may be that such a fate awaits you in the near future.
The words I expect to hear fall from the old man's mouth. Voice acting mode right here, watch this. I'm surprised that I still remembered them. Another me, the one not in the dream, can't help but smile at that. I couldn't read the fuck! I couldn't read it! I remember this too. When I said my name here, it forged a contract with them. And so I answer, Hiro Tatsuya. Motherfucker, your name is Hiro Tatsuya, not you Narukami, you Narukami. pretty sure it's Hiro Tatsuya, bro. When I open my eyes, the light is so blinded that I have to squint. For a moment, I can't figure out where I am, and I look around.
Right. I was on my way back.
This is cool, because he actually speaks in this game. In Persona 4, he didn't speak at all. The sky is somewhat cloudy, unfortunately, but the scenery is as peaceful as always. It seems that I fell asleep on the train headed to the countryside, where I spent the last year in Inaba. If I recall correctly, when I came to that town, it was an afternoon just like this. Hey, it's a screenshot from Persona 4. I dozed off in the same way back then and was summoned to the Velvet Room. That was when Igor said that the misfortunes would befall me, and just as he foretold, I was dragged into an outrageous murder mystery. That was no ordinary case. The Midnight Channel, shadows and personas, the power of the heart. I saw things that could scarcely be believed. But I made memories there that could never be replaced as well. We gained the powers of the personas and we suffered together. I'm not trying to voice act, I'm just reading it. I stood with my friends on the investigation team against these misfortunes, fought alongside them. There's no way I could have overcome such ordeals with their help.
Been up to?
After solving the mysteries, it was decided that I would leave Inaba around the same time my parents would be returning from overseas. Do we ever get to see his parents, man? It's been about 2 months since I last saw them all, as they were saying goodbye to me at the train station. I had decided to stay at the Dojima residence during Golden Week, so that I could spend the holiday with my friends. Of course, my uncle was happy to hear this, and his only daughter, Nanako, should be glad to see me too.
Oh, damn it. I still haven't picked up Yosuke's gift.
Brosuke's gift? It was supposed to be something special after all. Actually, I received a call from Teddy, one of my investigation team friends, this morning. The details of the conversation are a bit confusing. I'm gonna read it in my Guillemon voice.
Oh, is this Sensei?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm really sorry to bring this up, but I forgot to tell you something very important. I have a special request for the souvenirs I'm sure you'll be bringing your bear's friend.
Teddy, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to tell people what you want them to bring as you...
This thing, if he sounded like that would be the worst voice ever for a character like that. I already have souvenirs for everybody, oh well. Sure enough, Teddy was
And one
only
more
asking
thing.
for some
Can
snacks.
I ask you to pick up something for Yosuke too?
I was planning on bringing something for everyone anyway, but go ahead.
Cool! Well, Yosuke's been down in the dumps after his mommy burned his favorite nurse.
What?
She was what I called scorching hot.
Must have been his porn.
A nurse?
Aw, come on, Sensei. You know what I'm talking about.
She's talking about that
This
porn.
nurse magazine with the chest examinations and the bear behind.
I see. And you expect me to buy him a replacement?
Of course, silly. People coming to visit are supposed to bring presents.
Alright, I'm gonna turn off auto reading because it kind of delays.
Alright.
It kind of delays when progressing
I
to
was
the next
planning to head
dialogue
back tomorrow,
sequence.
but since we're meeting up early, I decided to go back today. Can you pass that on to everyone?
Aha! Then the sexy nurses will be arriving even sooner.
Oh my god, Teddy.
It'll be like, Sensei, we have an emergency patient. Yusuke will be so happy. Okay then, we'll be waiting for you.
Peace out, bro. I'm a little worried now. Hope he isn't telling everybody something that would give them the wrong idea. Well, I should just call again once I get there. But I'll ignore that for now.
Nurses, huh?
Hiro actually prefers fucking maids instead of nurses, right? How can I put it? I feel bad for Yosuke if I gave him that magazine. And every time he opened it, his friend's face kept popping up in his head. And I have to think Yosuke has his pride too. He doesn't need me buying him this stuff. Then again, this is Yosuke we're talking about. I'm sure he'll understand if I explain my reasoning. Probably.
Now pulling into Yaso Inaba. This will be the last stop. Yaso Inaba.
Yaso Inaba.
Oh,
I sound like this. This is my regular voice. Yaso Inaba. End of the line already? Looks like I've been asleep for a lot longer than I thought. Just as that thought came to me, a certain worry crossed my mind. If I had a dream of the Velvet Room, did that mean I was going to be dragged into another adventure? No, I shouldn't think such things. I'm overthinking it. Igor has said, I am delighted to make your acquaintance after all, so it's nothing but a dream. It's quite misleading since I had dreams of being summoned into that room ever since. The train begins to slow. I'm sorry. That was nasty. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Feel free to dislike this video now because I did that. And I take that as my cue to gather my belongings from the luggage rack above me. When the train comes to a complete stop and the doors open, even the smell of the wind evokes a sense of nostalgia. I think I'm getting a little too sentimental. I step out the platform with a Ryu smile. I still don't know how to pronounce that word ever since Persona 4 Golden. Place a bookmark? Why not? So I'm guessing this is like the save data. Now the whole reason why I never played story mode before, because I didn't want anything spoiled for me, because I knew once I played this game I got interested in the series and I didn't want to spoil this whole series for me if I would to play the story mode of this game, because then I went back to Persona 3 and I started playing Persona 4. So I just wanted to let you guys know that before we go to the next scene. But anyway, since I beat Persona 4 and 3, I can finally play this game. Story mode. I'm standing in front of this train station, but this town is as quiet as it's always been. I realize the sun has started to set and the orange sky envelops the world.
now what should I do?
Today is May 2nd. According to the calendar, the later half of the holidays will begin tomorrow. I told Dojima's son that I was going to arrive today, but it seems he's been too busy with work to come get me. Ryotaro Dojima, he's my uncle. I stayed with him last year. He's a detective with the Inaba police and he's raising his elementary school aged daughter Nanako by himself. It seems he was suddenly contacted by a detective from the Metropolitan Police Department regarding last year's case and will have to work late. What happened last year was very serious, so that may be why this has come up. He shouldn't have to worry about it. I recall how apologetic he sounded over the phone and can't help from smiling. I told him that I knew the way over from the station, but a bag packed with necessities and souvenirs for everyone turns out to be quite a load. Nanako must be waiting for me alone at the house, so I want to get there as soon as possible. To be honest, I don't know when the bus will come. Maybe I should just call for a taxi. Just as I'm thinking this.
Nanako?
What the?
Big bro!
What is she doing here? Is it Nanako? Is it Nanako? There's no way I mistake
You
her.
came to meet me all on your own?
Really? Why did she come to the station all by herself? True, the Dojima residence is within walking distance, but it couldn't have been easy for her. And even though it's still light out right now, it will get dark soon and the country roads are barely lit. This is cool. I didn't expect to see Nanako in the story mode at all. What would she have done if I hadn't been here? I'm about to voice my concerns, but Nanako sounds slightly proud when she says,
Don't worry, Dad knows about it. He gave me money for the bus.
awesome.
He said he couldn't make it, so I came instead.
Really?
Welcome back, big bro. I wanted to see you so much.
Really? Dojima allowed you to do that?
Thanks. I'm happy to see you again too.
Dojima usually kind of gets mad at that. Remember that time when Nanako went out at night? He got super duper mad and no one ate dinner that night? That was ridiculous. I see, she must have wanted to show me that she's grown up too. She is around that age after all. For a moment, I'm surprised that Dojima-san let her do this. I just said that. But I can imagine what kind of conversation took place. Nanako had always been a capable girl, but over the past year, her housekeeping skills have improved greatly and she's proven herself to be very reliable. She takes the lead in many things within the house, and even Dojima can't compete with her sometimes. Like, Nanako is like more mature than most freaking teenagers I know. I can easily imagine the scene in my mind. And it's true that I'm glad someone came to welcome me. I take Nanako's hand and we begin walking side by side.
Well, no sense standing around here. What's in the fridge at home?
Oh yeah, we got some Sobe. You got Sobe, right?
Dad and I bought a ton of stuff since you were coming to visit.
If Nanako says so, then he really must have bought a lot. He better packed it full of Sobe. Dojima said he'd be picking up dinner for us, but if that's the case, maybe I should put together something to go with it. I asked Nanako and what she wants to eat, and she looks back with a twinkle in her eye.
Are you gonna cook dinner? Ooh, I wanna help.
Nanako and I make small talk while we walk through Inaba for the first time in a little while. Being here like this makes me feel as if I've gone back in time to a year ago. Going back in time. After we get back to the Dojima home, I hurry in to pack my belongings before heading to the kitchen. Nanako helps me out as diligently as she can, or as diligently as she had claimed earlier. The way she mixes the eggs seems more skillful than before. You're such a good girl, Nanako.
Good evening. This is the Evening Journal with news for May 2nd. Our top story is on the domestic airline that was hijacked yesterday.
What? An airplane got hijacked? What the hell? The TV in the living room echoes through the house. The TV was on quite often in this house. When I first came to Inaba, Nanako was practically being raised by that television. There had been this odd sense of distance between us around that time. She hadn't started calling me big bro, and we didn't cook together like we are now. It's the little things that bring back memories. Right now, we were about done making dinner. Dojima-san arrives with some deluxe sushi. Nanako quickly gets up and rushes through the door. She seems happy when Dojima-san comes home. Oh, cool. Illustrations. Dojima-san apologizes about the sudden increases in the workload, and then we sit at the table and begin eating. Being here like this makes me feel like the 2 months I was gone never happened at all. So this is happening in May. So this is before Kanji got his fucking black hair, before Nanako had her long hair out. This is cool. There's a warm atmosphere, as if I've always been a part of this family and have lived here with them for my entire life. Is this what really goes through his head? Like, he accurately describes everything he's doing? What the fuck? You know how perfect you gotta be for that shit to happen? But anyway, what I want to do right now is actually hide this window. How do you hide the window? The reason I'm hiding this window is so I can actually screen cap this for a thumbnail. This looks pretty cool. I like this. The illustrations in this game look so amazing, man. I think both of them from deep in my heart, and after I give them the souvenirs I brought for them, we enjoy chatting with each other as a family. Cool. Oh, you see that in the corner? It's a Catherine calendar. That's awesome. He has a Jack Frost doll. Hey, where's that damn Teddy? That Goten. The damn Teddy trophy. Another familiar room. This is the room that was prepared for me on the second floor of the Dojima residence. He kept everything the same, it looks like. Nanako fell asleep from all the excitement. After carrying her to her room, I tell my uncle that I'd be going to bed early as well, since I had plans. All he said was, okay. I'm a little perplexed by this, but I have my suspicions. And as I opened the door to my old room, it seems I was right. The room is no different than it had been when I was living here. It's exactly the same as it was when I left Inaba. I closed the door with a feeling of wistfulness. Well, from what I remember, that calendar was actually Persona 3. Now he has a Catherine calendar. As I sit down on my sofa, I'm thinking about my uncle's thoughtfulness. Aside from the exhaustion of the long journey, I'll be able to see my friends tomorrow. Considering that there are still several days left in this holiday, it may be nice to leave early tomorrow and go visit the shopping district. We might get to see Marie, right? It's raining. It's pouring. The old man is snoring. The time is just before midnight. In mere moments, it will be a new day. Whenever it rains at night, I keep checking the time. While I spent the last year in Inaba, I was always checking for the midnight channel. which was a popular urban legend in Inaba. It's a bad habit of mine, even when I'm not here. If you look at a turned off TV at midnight on a rainy night, you will see your soulmates. Discovering that this rumor was actually true was the first reason why I became involved in a murder investigation last year. But the person who actually appears on the Midnight Channel isn't your soulmate. It's the next victim. After discovering this, we all nervously sat before our TVs on rainy day. Did they ever explain why the next victim actually shows on the TV? Like, I don't think they ever explained that. Like, every time there was a new victim, why did they show on the Midnight Channel? Who was...
That brings back some memories. Nothing will show anymore, though.
Will nothing really appear, though? I certainly have doubts. Why would I think that? After we solved the case, we all confirmed the Midnight Channel wasn't appearing anymore. The empty screen stays silent. So why?
Just in case.
It's not going to turn on. There's no way. The more I think about it, the more I feel my resolve fading. I peer into the TV screen as if something is drawing me into it. The only thing I see is my reflection of the dark glass of the CRT television. Or so I thought. Yeah, this is gonna be a long playthrough.
Rivals. They are friends, yet powerful foes. The desperate fighting program amongst high school students. A new legend is about to start.
Is that so?
May the manliest of all men come on down!
Nobody touches his precious Nanako, the sister complex kingpin of steel, you Narukami!
It's only natural.
Wage slave in the boonies by day, hero by night, Captain Resentiment, Yosuke Hanamura!
Everything that bores me has gotta go!
A spunky dragon with deadly legs, the carnivore whose discarded womanhood, Chie Satonaka!
You need to eat more meat!
Please escort me to the ring, my prince, the unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi!
I'll finish you in one strike!
Blooming roses and bulging muscles, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, Kanji Tatsumi! Deep into realms of romance,
Deep in the realms of romance.
Genius, the 2000 IQ killjoy detective, Naoto Shirogane!
Is this an army of idiots?
Fight and survive towards the one throne waiting at the end! The P1 Grand Prix where fierce fights will be fought! The battle begins tonight!
Oh, Troy Baker had to have fun playing kanji, man. I'm just saying.
What on earth was that?
What?
There's none of this. I didn't even. I wouldn't even thought this music was gonna be in there. It looks like they carried all the music over the story mode from Persona 4.
Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel?
Was that me? Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel. I'm impressed. There's so much wrong with that phrase. I don't know where to begin. No, I shouldn't be thinking about that. Those words aren't the problem here. I hurried to make sure the TV isn't plugged in. That was the Midnight Channel. What it was actually showing was rather ridiculous, but thinking back, everything the Midnight Channel showed last year didn't make much sense either. I'm certainly gripped by the tension. The Midnight Channel is appearing again. I have to find out why. I pull out my cell phone and search for Yosuke's number.
Let's see, Hanamura Yosuke.
He doesn't remember anybody's number. He has to program it into his cell phone. I guess it's easier that way, but still. Does anyone know about this? Is everyone aware of the Midnight Channel is still being broadcasted? Do they know that it's showing us? I don't even think I read that right. But anyway, and that we've been giving taglines that can only be described as uncharitable.
Hello, this is Yosuke.
Yosuke?
It's nothing. I just freaked out when you called all of a sudden. Yeah, that's it. What's up? Hey, when do you want to meet?
I can tell what's going on. It's just by the sound of his voice. Yosuke knows about what's happening on the Midnight Channel just now, and he's trying to hide that from me because he doesn't want to ruin the vacation. Considering that I've been out of Inaba for a while, I bet he's trying to keep me from worrying about it. Yeah, I just thought of that too. There's no need for him to be concerned about that. Then again, I can understand how he feels. I'm his friend after all.
That's not why I was calling. I saw the Midnight Channel. You saw it too, right?
Huh?
I can easily hear Yosuke's panicking from the other side of the phone. He's probably surprised that I saw the Midnight Channel when I shouldn't even be in Inaba right now. He must be thinking that the Midnight Channel is now appearing on a national TV network. Looks like Teddy didn't tell them after all.
Did Teddy not tell you? I figured you wouldn't think.
Oh, son of a bitch!
I gave you a call.
I did not mean to skip that. Son of a fuck! We don't know what he just said. Oh well.
Well, I assumed you weren't here yet, so I didn't want to rely on you.
You haven't changed. So how about it? You're not gonna leave this be, are you, Captain Resentiment?
Why'd you zero in on that part? Did you see how they called you a sister complex kingpin?
Mine's not that bad.
You think? Oh, I ought to tell you, that program's not the only strange thing lately. Teddy, Rise, and Kanji aren't here either. They disappeared.
What? For a moment, I'm at a loss for words. Not only that, not only has the Midnight Channel come back on, we lost contact with 3 of our friends. I have a bad feeling about this. I can't believe that those 2 things aren't unrelated.
All right, we should get together tomorrow like we planned.
Yeah, at the Jeunesse food court. Welcome back, partner.
I'm certainly reminded that I haven't even greeted Yosuke yet. I finally feel the sense of worrying of worry. I finally feel the sense of worry fade a little, and I answer with a smile. Is that how you say that? I finally feel the sense of worry fade a little. The sense of worry. Okay, I'm reading it so fast in my head. It's like, what the hell? Did I really say that right?
It's good to be here.
No matter what has happened, our friends may be in danger. If that's so, then there's only one thing to do. Speaking of things I have to do, where's Chie?
Oh, right. Sorry to say, I forgot to pick up your souvenir.
The foxy fox. You guys thought I forgot about that?
A souvenir? Don't even worry about it, man.
You sure? I thought you were really looking forward to it. Those nurses.
Nurses?
Those nurses, bro. I had a feeling he wouldn't get it if I didn't tell him flat out. This is rather hard to bring up, but oh well.
Yeah, Teddy asked me to get it for you. He said you were crushed that they got burned.
He got him another magazine. Are you serious?
Wait, this is all...
I didn't know you were into nurses.
Shut up! That's enough! Damn it, you're trying to wind me up, aren't you? Stay home, you jerk.
But I'm already here. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
That was hilarious. At least it says like he understands about his souvenir. In any case, the preparations have been made. Tomorrow I'll meet with everyone to sort through whatever information we have on this situation. If we have to, we'll go back into that world. It'd be best if this was all just our imagination. But unfortunately, we know that the Midnight Channel wouldn't have appeared without a reason. I should make sure I'm ready for tomorrow and get some rest. Awesome. That was funny though. The foxy fox. This place is lively as always. I look across the food court on Juna's roof for the first time in a while. Even though there aren't many people in Inaba, this place is exceptionally crowded. Plus, because it's Golden Week as well, I feel like it's busier than usual. I happen to run into Yosuke at the elevators. We briefly greet each other. Guys are weird like that. The closer we are, the more simple our interactions when we meet each other face to face. The 2 of us step out the food court. We immediately find Yukiko and Chie. They wave back at us from the bench they're sitting on.
Good to see you guys again.
Welcome back! We missed you!
What up, Chie?
The guest of honor's finally here! You're looking well. Welcome back. Should we...
Huh? Oh, he already knows about the Midnight Channel thing. He's actually the one who called me up about it.
Oh, I see. This has turned into a pretty thrown-together reunion, hasn't it?
Hey, where's Naoto?
But I'm glad you came.
We chat some more while we all sit down. Then Yosuke stands up and clears his throat loudly. He's probably waiting for the right moment to say something. He hasn't mentioned anything to me, but I can easily guess what he's about to say. We all look towards Yosuke.
Well, it sucks that we can't hang out more before jumping into another mystery, but to celebrate our partner's return, I hereby reinstate the investigation team in response to the Midnight Channel going back on the air last night.
We back!
Oh, the team is back! Just hearing that name again gets me all fired up. Yeah, let's do this!
I don't think the applause is necessary.
Why not? It's been 2 months since we last saw each other after all. Wait, when was the last time I started the Persona 4 when I played the Persona 4 Golden game? Which was actually 2 months ago. Can you believe that? That was the last time we actually played the game, and it's actually been 2 months ago. Chie and Yukiko start chuckling when I shrug, and though Yosuke seems saddened at all, he still ends up laughing along as well. It's a relief to see that they're the same as always, but because of that, it makes me even more worried about the friends that aren't here right now. We can't start slacking off. We begin to sort through the information that we know about already.
Let's get cracking. I mean, this is no laughing matter. No one's heard from Teddy, Kanji, or Rise. Just those three, right?
Yeah. Oh, I got a hold of Naoto-kun, but I didn't tell her about this stuff.
Ah.
She told me she couldn't make it today because of her job, so I didn't want to worry her. She seemed pretty bummed that she couldn't be here too.
If she has a reason for not being here and we can still contact her, then Naoto should be fine. At least Teddy, Rise, and Kanji. Not hearing back from them after an entire day has passed isn't normal at all. The relationship between their sudden disappearance and the reappearance of the Midnight Channel last night disturbs me.
One thing's been bothering me. The picture on the TV was very clear last night.
Yeah. Going by the pattern from last year, it wouldn't be that clear until after the victim entered the TV.
It's like I'm actually playing Persona 4 again.
Hey, isn't this the first time a big group of people was shown together? Plus, we're still here. Why us anyway? And what's up with those insulting descriptions?
Jay seems pretty angry about it. Many of the locals know about the rumor of the Midnight Channel. In other words, this troubling broadcast has already been seen by who knows how many people. From what I've been told, the moment Chie tried to ask another student about the Midnight Channel, the other girl ran away with a look of fear on her face. It's no surprise that Chie would be angry.
What bothers me most is Teddy. He was acting like the host of that show.
Yeah, we can't find him.
This smells fishy. Then again, I doubt he would play a prank like this for no reason.
I guess we'll just have to go inside the TV and find out what's going on.
That's right, go inside the TV. Out of everything, that was the element that shook our common sense the most out of everything we experienced last year. Actually, the murders in last year's events happened in another world inside the television. This world is filled with monsters called shadows that are born from people's hearts. Kingdom Hearts. And my friends and I gained personas the power to defeat these shadows. We were able to enter TV screens and fight them with our keyblades.
Would we be stuck in there without Teddy to give us an exit?
But even we Persona users would find it extremely difficult to leave that world on our own. In order to come back, we need to exit TV that our friend Teddy was capable of creating.
Not so. I've had Teddy keep the exit TV out on that side.
Look at you, all prepared.
I mean, think about it. What if we were half asleep and fell into a TV when Teddy wasn't over there? Isn't that a scary thought?
What the hell? Why would you fall into the TV if you were half asleep?
Like anyone would be that clumsy.
Anyway, it sounds like it's safe for us to go investigate then.
No matter what the reason, it's reassuring to know that we have an exit strategy ready for us. To be honest, I almost fell into the first time that it appeared in my room after all.
Yeah, there's no doubt that something's going on in there. Is everyone ready?
Yeah!
We're all good to go. To tell the truth, I had a hunch that this was going to happen.
We all share a look to confirm our intentions. All of them nod back. I can see the seriousness in their eyes. Even though there was a 2-month gap since I last saw them, they still continue to put their trust in me. I feel a slight sense of pride as I stand up from the damn bench. The large screen TV in the electronics department is directly below the food court. That was the entrance we always used last year. Slurring my words. Time for a sip of Sobe. Citrus Energy! Persona 4 Golden, or excuse me, Persona 4 Arena, brought to you by Sobe. So good.
It's a holiday, so the store's full of people.
I feel like things are picking up around town.
The animation is... Oh, look who it is! It was Eri!
You know...
You seen that? It was Eri in the background.
I'm a little nervous.
That was cool. That was a nice little Easter egg they put in there.
Whoa, wait! There are still people in this aisle!
Hey, get ready! The customers are going away!
Uh-huh. You ready? Let's go!
Let's go!
Yeah!
Back to the TV world! Awesome. What the?
Isn't this different from usual? Oh no! What do we do?
What can we do? We can't stop now!
Oh noes! Oh noes! We gon' die!